MP Alfred Keter and his co-accused Arthur Sakwa and Madat Saburali Chatur were released on bail after pleading not guilty to 11 counts of forgery and conspiracy to defraud the Central Bank of Kenya. Nairobi Chief Magistrate Francis Ndai released the three on a 2 million shillings cash bail or a bond of 5 million Kenya shillings, each with a surety of a similar amount. Shadrach Miti was at the court for us tonight.
You are facing a total of 11 counts. In count number 1, you are facing the charge of conspiracy to defraud.
That was the welcoming note for Nandi Hills Member of Parliament Alfred Keter, alongside his co-accused businessmen Johnson Arthur Sakwa and Madat Saburali Chatur, when they appeared before Chief Magistrate Francis Ndai to answer to 11 counts of forgery and conspiracy to defraud the Central Bank of Kenya 633 million shillings by alleged representing forged treasury bills.
Is it true, Mr. Chatur? No. Mr. Sakwa? Mr. Keter?
Not true.
They denied the charges. The three further faced 5 other counts of making false documents, including treasury bills without lawful authority, yet purported them to be genuine. The alleged forged treasury bills were allegedly issued and signed by a Mr. Maina Warui, the Registrar of National Debt Office at the CBK. The three further denied forging 2 letterheads from the bank's regulator for treasury bills worth 286 million shillings, besides denying uttering a false document to Kennedy Kaunda, Director of Legal Services at the CBK. Chief Magistrate Francis Ndai released the three on a 5 shilling million bond with a surety of similar amount or a cash bail of 2 million shillings each.
In addition, they will be reporting to the investigating officer at DCI once every week as directed by the investigating officer for a period that will have to be determined not to be unreasonable.
Earlier, the prosecution had asked the court not to release Chatur on bond, claiming he was a flight risk, and that his real identity was still a subject of investigation. The magistrate, however, disagreed with the prosecution, terming the grounds of application as unconvincing.
It has not been alleged that the first accused person is not a Kenyan, and if not, or if he is, to where he is likely to flee if he is released on bond. I'll therefore find that there is no compelling reason to warrant denial of bond for the first accused person.
The three were arrested last Friday at Central Bank of Kenya headquarters in Nairobi as they went to meet Governor Patrick Njoroge. But according to Keter's lawyer Kimutai Bosek, the defense will use CCTV footage and a conversation data between Keter and the CBK Governor Patrick Njoroge to prove that their client is innocent.
There has been a lot of correspondence between the governor of Central Bank with the third accused person, and all of these correspondences related to the issue of encashing the treasury bills. So that's why he's actually the governor who invited him to go to his office. And Mheshimiwa was, of course, playing his public duty of trying to get into the root of this matter.
In giving direction, Chief Magistrate Francis Ndai ordered that Alfred Keter be given limited access to his phone that was confiscated by the police, and that the accused must report to the DCI once a week. The case will be mentioned on March 5th. The prosecution has lined up 12 witnesses in this case whose hearing is set for 4th and 12th June. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.